This is the second part of my review of the Hampton Bay Beverly 7-piece patio set. This is of assembly and detail of the tabletop. As you can see, I still have most of the packaging intact. I wanted to show you how it was shipped. It's very nice packaging on the tabletop, which is important because it is a glass tabletop. As you can see, all of the corners are carefully reinforced and taped together. And that's going to do a nice job of protecting the frame and keeping the frame from slamming into the glass and breaking it. And in fact, mine did come intact in perfect shape. The boxes, it may look a little intimidating, like there's a lot of assembly here because there's 5 different boxes, but in fact 4 of those boxes are just for packaging. They're hollow boxes that were taped to the center box which holds the legs, just to keep the box itself from collapsing. As you can see, it's just a big clamshell box with the 2 outer layers overlapping. Very good strength for the box, should resist a lot of crush weight. In general, it arrived intact, and I think they did a really nice job of packaging it. Assembly is very easy. I have all the parts laid out right here. This is everything that came with it. The 4 legs, 3 bolts for each leg, 3 washers to go with those, and these little rubber stoppers to put over the top of them once they're assembled. I put one of the legs on already just to show how easy it is. The 3 bolts are down there. They go in simply. I used a ratcheting Allen wrench instead of the Allen wrench that comes with it, just for convenience. I prefer using the ratchet. It goes a lot faster. But this went together really fast. The 3 screw setup is very strong. There's no cross bracing on this table, so these have to be very strong, and they are very stable. The table wobbles a little bit just in terms of the flex of the leg, but the joint going to the table isn't flexing at all. It's in very solid shape. Final thing I wanted to show is the detail of the bottom of the feet. There are 2 rubber stoppers here, and a 3rd stopper, which is very interesting. This is a height adjustment. So if you're going to put this on a deck or a solid surface, you can spin this to set the table height on any one leg to something different than the others. That's important because usually decks aren't very even. And as you can see, you can actually screw this all the way off so that this is even with the other 2 stoppers if you're on flat ground, or if you just don't want to use this piece. But I actually think that's a pretty nice piece. Most people are going to want to put this up on a deck rather than having it backyard in the dirt. So you're probably going to be using those. Again, like the chairs, the wicker's in really nice shape. It's very nice looking. It's got sort of striping across of it. It's a nice dark color, sort of a caramel colored stripe through it. It seems very solidly put together. Nice pattern, simple. In terms of it covering up the frame itself, on the legs it covers the entire frame. You can just see a little bit of the metal here on the bottom. That is a part that may rust if it gets scratched up, so it's something to keep an eye on. And then underneath the table, you can see that the bottom frame is wrapped, but the top frame actually is not. That actually could be an area of concern if you're in an area prone to rust like we are. As you can see, the finish has got a little scrape right there, so I suspect that area may be more likely to rust than any other area on the table, but fortunately that's on the underside of the table, so you're not going to see it. So even if you do get some rust on this frame, the wicker is going to do a nice job of covering it up. Anyway, that's all for now. I'm going to put the rest of the table together now, but I don't think I'm going to do another video of that. Really wanted to show how the box was shipped, how it comes together, and the quality and the detail of the workmanship. I think it's a very nice set. I'm happy with the chairs, and I'm happy with the tabletop, and I'm happy that there's not very much assembly because it can be a pain putting these things together. Anyway, that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.